Roof shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Anthony against Armstrong. Goes up on the high post. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Porter kicks to Pierce. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries again. Pass to Armstrong. They shoot again. Basket good. 20 points for him.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Anthony finds Anderson. Here's Irvin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago trails by 7. Pierce for 3. Traps in the tray. Pierce has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Back to Anthony. Now the pass to Irvin. Over Porter. Rebound by the Bulls. Jeremic. Here's Pierce. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Armstrong against Anthony. Here's Irvin. No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Jeremic, he nails it, and we're tied up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
New York calls timeout.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Chicago making a switch here. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Sims. New York, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-2 run here.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. Trailing by 2. Passes to Jacobs. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Porter with a block. And he gets it back. Porter pulls it in.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. New York trails by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Jacobs. To the paint. Here's Irvin. New York, no good that time either. And here are the Bulls now. Bailey controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
2 shots.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
And the first one at the line is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Laws checked in. So he gets them both. And so it's New York with it. Jacobs, the pass to Irvin. And another shot. The putback, no good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Jacobs. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And so it's New York with it. 8-point game. Here's Law. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
For Chicago, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Here's Jacobs. And the shot goes in.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
But he also has that innate ability to just create enough separation. It's a nice move.
Jones kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And Jones pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Trains checked in for the Knicks. Got a piece of it and stolen by Oden. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 20 points for him. The shot will not fall. Poked loose. Chicago leading by 7. Shot from 16. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Jacobs. Here's Sims. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jeremic, that's tipped. 1:12 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Jacobs. And Jones pulls it down.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Chicago making a switch here. Carmichael's checked in. New York trails by 7. There's the pass to Law. Here's Oden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago on Wednesday and then on Friday.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
No good on that one. The Knicks making a switch here. Starks is checked in. second free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Samardzewski shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jacobs. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jeremic covered by Starks. Here's Gallagher. And hit the turnaround jumper. Starks the pass to Jacobs. And no good that time.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Easy Breezy. So for Chicago right now, Parker kicks to Oden. Out to the right wing. Here's Parker with the 3. No good that time. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Gallagher. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Parker.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Law, good.
This is where you want the shots to come from, deep inside the paint and high percentage opportunity.
Throws it up high. Knicks with the rebound.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Now here's Oden. He's guarded closely. That one goes in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jeremic covered by Starks. Offensive rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the Knicks. Anderson comes in for Easy Breezy. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Anderson outside. Back to Starks. Fires it up. And again, it's New York.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And that one drops for him.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness, zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line, starts. At the
That free throw missing. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Pierce. Knicks with the rebound. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. New York moving the ball around. And the basket by Starks.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Here's Pierce, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
at the line, Pierce.
Two shots.
That's good from Pierce. Pierce hits two. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Jacobs. Feeds it to Starks. He dishes it to Oden. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Here's Pierce, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
Pierce. Two shots.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. Pierce hits two. New York trails by 6. Over to the wing. Simpson, the pass to Irvin. Here's Jacobs. And again, it's New York. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Pierce. They double up Pierce beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fires the 3. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Starks.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
It's Pierce on the wing. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a 3.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of the rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Jeremic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line, Jeremic.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Anderson, he's checked in for buckets. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And Pierce pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jeremic, the 15-footer, good. He has 35.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jacobs, he's covered by Armstrong. Jacobs, the pass to Starks. Floats one up. Rejected by Pierce. Kicks to Armstrong. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Armstrong. Assist goes to
New York trails by 5. Jacobs, he's covered by Armstrong. Shoots. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 5. And it's Pierce in the corner. No good from outside. For New York, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Jacobs, he's covered by Armstrong. Jacobs. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Pass to Carmichael. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Armstrong missing. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Jacobs, the pass to Starks. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Inside, here's Carmichael, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against New York.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anderson.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And you have to be. That's the approach you always want. Don't settle for the jumpers. Pound it inside. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Jeremic covered by Starks. Yep, it counts. 37 points for him.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
Jacobs. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Jacobs. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Now Oden. Knocked loose. He kicks to Starks. New York, no good that time either.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
The shot that time, not on target. And New York will come the other way. To the left side wing. Now here's Oden. Tight defense on him. It's tipped. Jeremic, covered by Starks, takes the 13-footer. Jeremic, a three-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 9.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Jacobs, Pierce covering. Jacobs, the pass to Irvin. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Pierce, good.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Can they get it? No good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Jeremic, pass to Armstrong. Off target from three-point range.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
The Bulls leading by 11. Jeremic covered by Starks. Yep, that one goes. And he has 42.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals trying to get something going. Yep, that one goes. Mr. Fundamentals got 22 points. The Bulls leading by 11. Jeremic covered by Starks. Here's Armstrong. Offensive rebound. Brady Pierce trying to break free. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Armstrong kicks to Pierce. To the middle, Jeremic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
Got that one up quick.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Count it from 12.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now, the team came in fired up from the opening tip to see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Armstrong dishes to Pierce. Armstrong kicks to Pierce. Tries it from 19. Starks with the rebound. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So the Bulls win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.